Hey everyone, greetings from Southern Thailand. I thought I would take a few minutes to say hello and tell you a little bit about my trip here in Pattaya, which is a small beach in the southern part of Thailand, just actually the southern part of south of Bangkok. I've been here in Singapore and then on to Thailand for about 8 days, and went to Pattaya, the main city, and then just about 15 to 20 minutes away from there is this beautiful beach called Jomtien, and I'm staying here for a couple of days at this resort, and it's fantastic. It's beautiful white sand beaches, or yellow sand beaches, I guess is probably better to say. And all along you will see various people owning kind of or running sections of beach places like this one, where there's a set of umbrellas and they have the responsibility to take care of that part of the beach, the chairs. And generally the way it works is you walk up and you take one of the chairs, and if you purchase the drinks and the food from them, then you get the chair sometimes for free, or you pay maybe $1. They each have their own kind of small kitchens where they prepare the food, and then they have various vendors of people that will come along and offer you everything from foot massages to hair braiding, or food, papaya salads, whatever it is that you want to eat. And so you just basically go sit there for the day, and people come to you and cater to all your needs for $1 or $2 based upon whatever it is that you want. It's rainy season here, so the skies are often overcast, but actually that was probably better for the not too much sunburning, probably a better thing. Here's a little girl who's getting her hair braided, so she's got 2 or 3 people working on her, and then the rest of her aunts and mommies and things are getting pedicures and manicures, and generally the thing that happens in the late afternoon when everybody's sort of had enough sun, and then they kind of pull in under the umbrellas and do their thing. I, of course, had to try the manicures and the pedicures, and for $1, $2, people will sit and rub your legs the whole day. So I also wanted to show you some of the interesting foods that I was eating. This is one of my favorite, papaya salad, and I sort of walked by when this lady was making this dish, and just started filming her, so it walks you through the whole details. So you can see there's kind of a mortar and pestle dish here. She chops up 1 tomato and puts it in there. She grabs a lime and cuts off a wedge of lime, puts it in there. In the background you can see the man who's kind of using a machete on that papaya. She also adds in it slices of 1 piece of garlic, clove, and some sliced thin, they're actually shallots more than they are onions. Stirs it up and then begins to use her mortar and pestle. It's also putting in a teaspoon of some tamarind, which is a kind of tart vegetable. And then she reaches into this plastic tub and pulls out, if you can look at that very well, but those are filled with little marinating soft shell crabs that kind of give it a salty flavor to it, and they're real soft, and she just drops a whole one in there. And then the last ladle is a fish sauce, which kind of gives it a tangy, tart taste to it. And then it just gets all mixed up in there and molded and mushed and tossed around, and the flavors start to come together. She's got other things there as well. You can add anything from chicken, for example, shrimp, if you want to add on $1 or so for each of those. And then she basically takes the papaya slivers that her, I'm guessing, son was probably making there, throws it in, and just begins mixing it all up, and it ends up with this really spicy, oniony, tart, sugar sweet salad that is just fresh and fantastic, and I could probably eat it every day. I would often eat it with a mixed seafood, so she would also throw in some cooked or grilled squid. She just put some cilantro leaves in there, and shrimps, and some other things as well. The food is fantastic. I've been eating as many different things as I can while I'm on this trip. I love Thai food, everything from green curries to their various salads, including my favorite pomelo salad, to all kinds of wonderful dishes. After she's just molded all together, she throws it and puts it up on a plate, and there's little fiery red chilies in there, Thai red chilies that add some spice to it as well. I think she must have put that in even before I started filming this, which was really, really tasty. Anyway, you get that whole plate, and this is going to cost you about $1 for this entire dish. It's fresh and you just eat tons of it. And there she goes. So, I also thought I would show you a version of what they call a Thai pancake. The dish is in many of the Muslim areas are called murtabak. Here it is a dish called roti, R-O-T-I, and I've asked her to make me a banana cashew roti. What she's doing now is finishing up the roti from the person who just ordered one before me. A woman came by on a motorcycle, and she's picking up her daily vegetables from the market just a little bit down the road from here. And so she asked that the lady make a takeaway. So in the meantime, she's going to mix up my batter, which is 1 egg, and she's thrown in some banana and cashews, and she'll mix that up. So you can see there are all the different pancakes here with various ingredients, but banana is the most popular, and coconut is probably the other popular type of roti as well. Again, lots of street side stalls like this one. So she's now going to work on my particular roti or murtabak, and she basically takes a piece of dough and stretches it all out, and the goal is to get it thin as possible, so that when it cooks it'll actually shrink back up again and kind of creates this envelope. This is the part that I think I don't know how she does that. Anyway, the dough is just perfectly elastic. I'm ready for that. In Singapore and in Malaysia, you often will find also savory versions of this, stuffed with everything from ground lamb, ground meats, vegetables, curries, all kinds of things as well. That make very, very delicious kind of crispy fried pancakes. So she just takes that piece of dough and pops it onto the griddle. This is a very fancy, nice cart, and she's added to that the sort of omelet egg mixture with cashews and bananas. And she stirs that around a little bit, and then has this really unique folding process where she's basically going to get it into a square, folds it over on both sides, and make sure that the egg is leaking out to seal it. So then inside you're basically getting this kind of sweet omelet with bananas and cashews in it. And so I've got a shot here where you can see the number of eggs that she goes through. That's just giving you an insight of how many of these things she makes. She's on a popular corner on the street town side of Jomtien Beach. And again, generally a lot of people will get this in the late afternoon or evening. I think more than it is breakfast one. She throws on some ghee, some palm oil. That's probably the stuff that makes it not so healthy. She's got a whole tub of it there where she just kind of tosses that in there. She's finishing up the last one, which was just basically a piece of roti with a little bit of sweetened condensed milk on it, that she'll wrap up, cut, and hand off in a second to the ladies. You can see there's more stalls down the road where they're serving everything from spicy soups to, again, different types of papaya and seafood salads, which are the typical or most popular street foods here in Thailand. And very, very tasty. My overall trip has been fantastic. Oh, here she's handing it off to the lady on her motorbike. She's got her other groceries, and she'll probably take that home to her family, her son, her kids, and they'll be having a nice little snack for the afternoon. My trip has been fantastic. I had 7 or 8 days while in Thailand to rest, and actually I'm now recording this a few days later back here in Singapore. Bandwidth for me to upload these videos takes quite a bit, and so I wasn't having great luck with the wireless in Thailand at the hotels, pretty inconsistent, so I'm back here at my friend Noel's house in Singapore, and going to record this and upload it back to the USA in about 2 or 3 days. So she takes my roti, pops it up on a plate, cuts it into squares, and then asks me if I also want to add on to that just a little bit of drizzled condensed milk. Give it just a little bit of sweetness on top, and I tell the shore, give me just a little bit just to try. So anyway, I'm having, again, a fantastic time, lots of beach time, lots of great friend time. Great to be back here in Asia and Singapore, trying all the foods, and just having a super time. So hope you enjoyed the video. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.